Hello, Aries. How are you? Today is April 20th. Welcome to Taurus season. The planets have shifted, and actually we have a very busy week this week. The next 2 weeks are pretty busy. Tomorrow, Sunday, there is a Uranus and Jupiter conjunction that hasn't happened until 1941. And all of the articles like to remind that is the year that the Second World War started, and these last degrees of Taurus are pretty aggressive. So I expect things to get heated on the world scale. In your own life, it usually means something that starts with the word break, right? Break through, break down, break up. It depends on where it is in your chart. That is the house that it will be illuminating. It is our second solar house. So it is a big breakthrough in self-worth, right? And in claiming your self-worth. So it can either make you realize that you have been giving away your self-worth. You are worth more. But I expect some... And it can come through your dreams because Mars is in Pisces right now. You might be having some crazy dreams. But pay attention. There's a lot of strength to be had in that transit if you are willing to take it. Then on Monday, we have a Sun-Pluto square. And then I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, there is a Scorpio full moon, which is super closings. And then Mercury goes direct around the 23rd, 24th. So big week. Should be getting, like I said, lots of breakthroughs, lots of eurekas, lots of sudden realizations. I had the most insane dream last night. I won't go into details, but after I was like processing it, it gave me an idea. But it was me breaking away from an old energy in order to see something that had been blocked. So definitely work with this transit. Keep your mind in a positive space and try and harness that energy that's coming at you to improve and to claim, breathe, to improve and to claim your sense of self-worth. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the reading. And then, of course, next week, Mars moves into Aries, which I cannot wait. I'm considering that more of my actual birthday. And I think you're going to like May a lot more than we did April. So, again, let's get into the reading. Overall energy for the Aries watching this video for the week of April 20th. Okay, we have two cards. I'm going to read these both direct. Yin and higher power. Now, these are very sort of mystical cards right here, right? There's a 2 and a 4, talking about the second house in the 4th month, but also like doubling things, right? The 2 to the 4. The yin is the passive energy. It is the female energy. It is the stay still and let it come to you, as opposed to the typical Aries, which is, I'm going to go get it. Higher power. This is the universe conspiring in your favor. This is the universe conspiring to bring you things, right? Or things. It's kind of a reminder, and this came up also in the reading last week, that things are out of your control right now. Mars in Pisces, right? This is not the time to aggressively go for something. This is the time to... Now that we're out of the eclipse season, we can start actually manifesting. So with this Scorpio full moon, I want you to be very clear on that which must leave your life, right? It can be people, it can be energies, it can be habits. This is a time to let what's blocking you go up in smoke and to call upon the higher energies to step in on your behalf and help you to do that, but that you don't have to aggressively go and get things right now. It's very much about letting things flow towards you, right? If you're grounded and centered and you call upon the higher energies and then just wait for it to come to you. All right, but things are sort of flowing through you right now. Let's get the challenge energy. That's a little too much, but I like the humor. Just the one card will be fine. Thank you. One card for the challenge for the week of April 20th. Oh, 4/2, April 20th. All right, fine. Things are coming up in twos this week, so no, that's 3, but fine, I'll take these. All right, so slowing down. This is the Knight of Pentacles, right? Like I said, no rushing, move slowly, carefully, thoughtfully. That may be a challenge because you're kind of like chomping at the bit because, oh, and then here's the understanding and awareness, right? This is what I was saying, getting some information that's gonna set you free, breakthroughs, seeing through the veil, but being able to break out of whether a self-imposed or an energetic or a historic or social conditioning, some kind of cage, right? Your thinking shifts to let in new light. Now, you may be struggling because you know this is there, but you can't feel it. And this is why it's about moving slow, right? You want to really slow down. I find that right now, especially because Mars is in Pisces, the most work I'm doing is while I'm sleeping, which sounds crazy, but like it's happening in my dreams. It's happening on a different level. Nothing I am doing on the earthly plane is moving as quickly as I would like to. But this is very much about getting in a message that is going to set you free and create a whole world of options or allow you to see things in a new way, right? And that is what the universe is trying to send you right now, the information that you are looking for. Let's do this. Oh, I pulled one deck less. All right, we'll do that. Let's get the lesson here. What is the lesson? Just the ones. So, okay. Yeah, I love it. Because even though we're coming up on a full moon in Scorpio, this is saying stay open to change, right? And that is open to change, open to free yourself. Stay open right now. Don't try and move fast. Information is coming in. If it hasn't come in yet, through your dreams or through other venues, Mercury is going to go direct. You are going to see all the pieces. This is a time of course correction. We will start moving forward once Mars moves into Aries, and that will be that energy that you like where you can go out and get it. Right now is a crafting phase of like working and reworking. There's an editing phase that comes when you're writing anything, and you do a first draft and then you let it sit. You don't just stare at the draft and you let it sit, and then you think and you reflect and you let the pieces connect, and then you come back to it. That is what's happening right now. Oh, and I look at all the pink and the sakura. So it's very much feminine energy this week to stay in your receptive energy. Let things come to you to show you where things are going to bloom or to show you how to bloom. There's going to be some sort of like veil piercing information that sets you free. Oh, hello, Empress, right? Like I was saying, this is Venus energy, female energy, seeding things that will take a little while to be birthed, but plan in motion. 2 more cards, please, for the week. I'm running out of, I put the camera too close to the table and now I don't have any space. 2 more cards, please, for the week of April 20th. All right, what do we have here? The 7 of Cups loves to keep showing up, right? Because we feel like we're waiting. It's like the impatience. Empress and King of Cups, right? 2 different levels, but still mastery. Both about I actually want to qualify this or clarify this King of Cups here. Could be a male water sign, of course. That's sort of like the go-to. Could be a mastery of emotions, embracing your emotions, and not dominating them, but harnessing them. Learning, instead of acting out, learning how to channel the emotions into something that is useful, into something that you can plant. This is all very much about seeding and planting, right? Things that are going to grow. To seed something that's like very much in your heart, that makes you feel very fulfilled. But I did say I was going to clarify this, so let me clarify. Can you clarify the King of Cups, please? Why is the King of Cups here? Like, nah, we said what we said. All right. Any clarification for the King of Cups? So that was it. All right. So again, too many cards, but what's coming out here is the Nine of Swords, right? So it's not about, and I'll take that. And okay. All right. I'll take them all. Ultimately, because now I'm like seeing too many cards. So what do we have here, right? I said stay in your receptive space, right? This is proactive worry. And then we have the Judgment, right? So something coming back to life, hearing the call, but hearing the call from your sleep, right? That's what I said. Most of the work that's happening is happening on an astral level right now, on an unconscious level. And as I pulled cards, I just kept getting more and more major arcana. So we have the Empress, the Judgment, the Temperance, all cards about divine intervention, divine like not working at our level. On our level, we're waiting, right? We feel there's two different things. There's the waiting, which makes us feel a little bit stuck. And then there's sort of the peaceful reflection here about what's at your heart, right? And that's what you transmit to the universe, what's in your heart, and that's what they work on delivering. And then the card that came out after all that is the Four of Wands. Now, the 4 is our Aries number. The 4 has come out here. 4 is our number because of the Emperor. The 4 has come out here, also representing April. Very much a seeding month, and we have actually this 4 here that came up. So the 4 has come up 3 times. About mastery, setting cornerstones, what you're building, right? Whatever you're building or whatever the next step is, very much about where you are the master. This next stage is going to be about accepting your role as master in something, right? Whether it be professionally, emotionally. And this has been coming up for a while now, this concept of mastery. It might be different, like how you're imagining it. The step forward may be different than what you're thinking of, right? Like my example is I thought my mastery was going back to work at a different level, like stepping into a higher level, and actually is really about being a master in a totally different context. So completely shifting contexts, changing where I was physically and moving into a brand new context. Through that, gaining a different identity, still mastery, but with a different title, right? So there is a shift of context around you where you still get to be the master, but not necessarily in the environment that you had initially proposed, right? This is a homecoming, but crossing a threshold. He's working behind the scenes to get it right, giving you the call of destiny to cross into a new area, but it is something new because this is here talking about creativity, seeding, giving birth to something new. So there is really a brand new you being birthed here, which is ironic because it's a brand new you on a very advanced level, where maybe you start to embrace your role, moving from a Two of Swords to a King of Cups. This is a very, weak, confused, indecisive energy. And this is really the energy. Like, this is what I love. This is why I love. This is what fills me up, fills my cup, makes me feel powerful and satisfied. But I think it's going to come through in a different venue than you had initially planned. Right? So if you're finding obstacles in one very specific path that's on the path, like that would be, let's say, the next continuous step on where you are, it may be that, yes, there is a leveling up for you, like I said, but in a different context. So it could be a different city. It could be a different town. It could be a different industry. Doing what you do, being who you are, accepting the role as master, just in a different environment than you imagined. Right? And this is very Japanese. So maybe something about, and the Japanese are all about mastery, right? Everything there is about being so fabulous at what you do, and making it special and putting your heart and dedication into making it amazing. Just somewhere different than you might have expected. Now, let's get some parting words from our Mercury retrograde in Aries. Oh, also remember, Venus is in Aries right now, so so many cards. I'm going to take that one, but this one also draws me. So, okay, so the first one is thunder and lightning. Now, lightning is pretty much synonymous with Uranus. Like I said, he dominates words that start with break through, break out, break up, break in. So let's see what this power says. But it's about claiming your role internally as, and Zeus wasn't Zeus the goddess, the god of lightning, who is Jupiter, right? So it's very electric energy. That's why it's so important to stay grounded and receive, because if you try running out in a lightning storm, it's like, let it find you. Okay, hold on. Thunder and lightning. Here we go. Okay. You have so many strengths, yet you allow people to take away your power, right? And this is what we were talking about, what I said before about self-worth. When your words are discounted or your actions mocked, your light fades. You may tell yourself it doesn't matter as long as you know the real truth. But the danger comes when you start to believe others' dismissive attitudes towards you. That's insane, because that's what my dream was about tonight. It was like literally me overcoming my ex-husband. Anyway, we'll save that for another therapy session. Now is the time to take a stand and assert your authority so you can grow fully into your power and shine your light. That's what I said. There is so much energy and power available in this conjunction, but you must be grounded in order to receive it, right? We don't want to run around like headless chickens. Very strong, powerful. Accept it. Accept the power. Otherwise, you deny not only yourself, but others who could benefit from your gifts. This is what I was saying about that mastery. There's some sort of teaching that's involved for all of us right now. Draw inspiration from the electrical charge of lightning. Learn the authority of thunder and stand bold. Never give your power away again. And so the incantation here is spiteful words I won't allow. No longer will I scrape and bow. I grow in strength, not silently. I reclaim my power, become more truly me. Seeing lightning or dreaming about it also denotes an opportunity to express and cleanse yourself of any deep-seated anger you hold. Lightning is a buildup of energy seeking release. Hearing distant thunder indicates that there is still time to manage a potentially difficult situation. Now let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have spells and alchemy. Okay, something you hold dear. A relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself. And that's what I think this is all about. Excuse me. But you have to speak. That's why my throat is suddenly getting all like, ugh. So my dream was about me finally fighting back, right? Like my ex-husband was a character, but to keep the peace, I was always like, it's fine. I'm stronger. It doesn't matter. I'll just stay quiet. And in my dream, I was like, absolutely fucking not. Like, just know that I'm going to fight back. And from now on, I will always fight back. And when I said that, he disappeared in my dream, right? So it was crazy. But it was the communication of me saying, I'm not going to roll over anymore to keep the peace that did it. So I feel like that could be a message for someone there. So anyway, the spell card indicates, oh wait, did I finish reading this? Something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself will transform mysteriously even into something even more precious to you. The spell card indicates that you are starting to discover the possibilities the art of transformation offers you. Possibilities you hadn't even realized were out there, right? That's what I was saying. There's a change of venue, which is going to allow you to be a master just in a different environment where you're going to blossom and grow even more, right? If you plant, you can have the most amazing seed, but if you put it in a desert, nothing's going to happen. If you put it in the right location, in the right environment, it blooms, it blossoms. And that's really what this is about, right? Where we've planted ourselves. Are we in a healthy environment? Are we in an environment surrounded by people and energies that can help us grow and blossom, that can allow us to be this kind of evolved master? Or are we in an environment that keeps us confused, small, always like reflecting, plotting, still, and that keeps you up at night, right? Which one of these energies would you rather embrace? Cards are all over the place. Okay, back to this. Right. So as you learn more, you will find your needs change and an evolution takes place where you find you desire only what is best for yourself. You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and expectations become so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphoric gold. You will be supported in gaining a new sense of self-worth. That's like the 9th time that's come up, which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you, right? Not chasing, waiting, manifesting, letting things blossom and bloom when you are in the right environment, right? And you know when you're in the wrong environment. You know it. Your body feels it. You're sick. You have hideous allergies. You know when you're in the wrong place. And if you want to, on astro.com, there's astrocartography, which is amazing. It will tell you sort of the places that are very beneficial to you. You want to keep an eye out for your black Pluto line and stay away from there. Also, the Uranus line is like not good for stable things, but look for places where your Venus goes through, places where your Jupiter goes through, places where your moon goes through. Those are the ones where you'll find that the best comes out of you. Okay, so here is the incantation. Hubble bubble stirring well, transforming all by my spell, changing growing hour by hour, behold the alchemical power. And it says, this is a time of great transformation. All is turning out beautifully. You have the power to change a situation. Believe in your self-worth. Have positive expectations. You have the ability to succeed. Your pure intentions are key, right? So lots and lots of chaos here on the table, which I would expect nothing less with the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction coming up. Plant yourself where you can grow, in an environment where you can grow, where you are welcome. Surround yourself with people who want the best for you. That was another process that I was going through, is actually like realizing that I have a lot of friends who are like heavily in competition with me. And I don't know why, right? Because I'm not in competition with them. But that energy affects you, right? Those are psychic attacks. They're blocks. So surround yourself with people that want to see you do the best, that want to see you thrive and blossom and bloom. And it may require you shifting context completely. Okay, hope this was helpful. I will see you next week. Take care.